Hey guys, my name is Bella and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we have a guest in our midst, which is my mom, my sweet, adorable, and caring, and funny as well, my funny mom. So, well, she's going to make a little intro for us. So, what's your name, please?
Elizabeth Musa.
Sure. So, you guys, you heard the name right correctly. Okay, so I'm going to be asking you some few questions. It won't take much of the time. Yeah, few funny questions. So, all right, let's start. All right, so the first question goes like, how did you meet my dad? How you guys fell in love? Can you give us a short, brief story about that?
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me. How I met your dad, you all know, as usual, how love best they meet. So, we just met and then we fall in love. And one thing happened, then we move on.
All right, sure. So, how long have you guys been together or something?
We've been friends for 2 years and then we started a serious relationship for 18 years now.
All right. Thank you so much. Uh, yeah. So we have the second question,
Okay.
and the second question goes like this: if you're 10, going for a race, a family race, and you happen to bypass the fifth person in the race, what position are you still in?
I'm still the fifth person. You can't beat me.
I get your point.
Mommy with her games, you can't beat me.
I feel you. I feel you. All right. So the third question goes like, what's the most unexpected compliment you've ever got?
Me mentioning my age, and people say, wow, are you sure you are that age? And it blow their mind.
So you're trying to be like you look younger than your age. Yeah.
Yes, my dear, and you know it.
I feel ya.
Sexy mommy.
All right. Sure. So what else?
Third question then. Action.
All right. So the third question. Let's see. So the most embarrassing thing your mom or your dad ever did to you?
My dad used to be a policeman. The most embarrassment thing they did to me by locking me in a cell.
Sorry, that was Yawa.
Yahweh, big Yahweh.
I know,
I will
right?
never forget.
Okay.
Mboga.
Yeah, I know, right. So let's go on the fourth question. What's your favorite food?
Tuozafi and then kuka and manviek. As I'm saying manviek, the Northerners know what is manviek. Like my hometown represents Sandma. Manviek and a count is awesome ne. Tukoruk.
All right. So, what's your okay? The fifth question: your first time in Kumasi. What happened?
That is worse. I don't want to talk about it. My daughter. My first time from Boga to Kumasi. I don't know there. Like JJC just come. I was just going to buy things. I boarded STC. We get to Kumasi. I alight. Everybody was just moving up and down. I said, hey, God, save me. Let me meet an angel who will help me. I said, okay, let me go. I shouldn't feel like I'm just a stranger. Let me go. Me going round, round, round. At the end of the day, it was late. I alighted in Kumasi 6 o'clock in the morning. I ended up 7 o'clock in the evening.
So funny.
I couldn't buy what I was supposed to buy. I was doing gaga, gaga. Just come. I know Kumasi. Meanwhile, I don't know anywhere.
Alright, so that was another Yawa.
Big Yawa, my daughter.
JJC.
Just come to Kumasi.
Alright, so
From Boga to Kumasi.
so let's say the third question: your lifestyle in school. How were you in school?
My daughter. That one I don't want to talk. But you've just asked me a blown question. Let me answer.
You have to answer that one because I insist.
You know, I told you my dad was a policeman in Bole. I used to be a fighter, a number one trouble causer like that. So, every day fight, complain to the parents. Your daughter this, your daughter that, your daughter this. But upon all that, let's cut the long story short. Here I am today, my daughter, sitting in front of you.
So the last question goes, last question. Let me look for a last question for my viewers. What's the last question? Okay, so what makes you happy? What do you do when you're bored? Like, what makes you happy?
My happiness is music. Me playing music, all this music, dancing, doing my moves, all
I
this.
my acapella kakra for the olden days. That's all.
Obi nkoshe so don't watch na. And then let me say Ampofa J too is my favorite song. That song is like Oye Papa, Oye Fa, Oye Bonia, Oye Fa. Esewara. If you do good, you do for yourself. If you do bad, you do for yourself.
I know. Right? Alright, so I have another question for you. I have no a few more questions for you. So, what did you want to be when you were growing up?
A lawyer. And then me being stubborn, following friends, when you are young and your parents is telling you something, you don't believe until you get there. I was stubborn. When they say stubborn, it's for me.
She was really stubborn. Okay, so what was life like for you when you were at my age? How was that?
My parents gave me all I wanted in life, but me being stubborn, I did not understand what they want for me. I got dropped out of school, following friends. I left the house, you know.
Okay, so another question. What was the occupation of your parents?
I told you before, my father was a policeman, my mother was a trader, and we're happy. Yeah, everything was okay. I got everything I wanted.
So, what do you remember most about your mother? Something memorable you have about your mom?
What I remember about my mom, you know, she's a lovely mom. She would do anything for you, even if you are hungry. If you are not in the house, my mother will prepare the dessert, give it to somebody to bring it to wherever you are. So, mom, may your soul rest in peace. I love
Oh, so nice. Okay, so another question. The most trouble you've ever gotten yourself into?
you. Me, I was the first female to ride motorbike in Boga. As everybody knows in Boga, Awale, that name sounds a word, Awale. I was the first female to ride a motorbike in Boga. I ride motor from Boga to Tamale. So I was going to Kulungugu to visit a friend, a custom officer. Me reaching Boku, my motorbike got spoiled. So it was late. Then I have to walk, my daughter, craziest thing I've ever done. I have to walk from Boku to Kulungugu. It was night. I walked like 2 hours. My daughter, it was crazy to Kulungugu. And Kulungugu is a border town. Ghana last, when they say last town in Ghana, is Kulungugu. From Kulungugu, you are going to Sankase. So I walked from Boku to Kulungugu. And here I am today.
Johnny Walker. You the one auntie.
That's me, oh, Johnny Walker. You can say that again.
You the one auntie pa. Alright, so the last okay, not the last question, but let's see. I have another question for you. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I'll go back to school and become the lawyer I wanted to be and make my parents proud wherever they are and change that name, Awale.
All right, sure. So thank you guys for watching. Well done.